Well, good evening, Paolo. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And what a demonstration. We absolutely love the video and we are looking forward really to hearing more about you. But actually for our audience tonight, would you be able to introduce Epiphany? Can you just tell us what do you do?
Thank you for hosting us, first of all, and it was a great night. Epiphany is a B2B fintech we started a few years ago, and our mission is to help banks in this open banking world, especially with the disintermediation they can have. So we are here to make a new model for banks, which is not being not doing business as usual, but not being disintermediated, but actually be the center of this ecosystem and help establish an ecosystem of partners. This way the TPP will help banks and the banks will help TPP. In one word is like collaboration, which triggers, we all know, the best innovation comes from mixing talent and thoughts, and for the benefits of the consumer. The consumer, they want this new real-time experience, instant gratification.
Now, in the light of tonight's discussion, I wanted to ask you, how far are POS payments in retail?
Okay, that's a good question. So I can share insight from what we see outside, and actually the merchant are really interested because they see they can offer new customer journey, because you can control, you can make a customer journey. So they are really interested and they are pushing to build it. We have some, I think, issue now on the bank side and responding kind of in a slow, motion mode. So that is kind of limiting, and maybe sometimes there are also, kind of friction around, the charges and this. So yeah, I think I see merchant doing good, banks kind of slow, consumer not informed.
Well, what are sort of current concerns that retailers have when we're talking about open banking?
Well, I think they still have to grasp the concept in deep, but I'm pretty sure they have a good understanding of the benefits. And we are in, the first 2 years ago, when we had to educate banks. Now we are starting to educate maybe, other partner in this ecosystem or other stakeholders. So I think it will be the next year.
Do you think retailers need educating?
I don't think so. I mean, they have the experience because if you look at the merchant or the retailers, okay, in general, they went through lots of experience with different type of payments, different type of system. Like almost every month, someone shows up with a new payment or new way of buying. So I think they have experience from the market, right? And they know the benefits, and they will. I think they will like open banking more than anything else, especially from cost perspective, because transaction cost will be lower, less fraud. So I think with them is for sure a win, and they know this.
It's been great to have you with us. I hope you enjoyed yourselves as well, and where do you see the value of the evenings like tonight in terms of helping and driving, creating, maybe supporting that retail revolution?
Well, it's a great event, I have to say. It's the first time I heard about it, and that's why I came here with my friend Ravinda as well. And yeah, I mean, it's a place where you can share thoughts. We have been talking all night with people, all evening. So that's really like, where the exchange of value happens, and as a fact, every time you exchange value and opinion, then something will borns, like you create something you don't know. It's a good brainstorming sometime. We were just brainstorming with a colleague about some APIs for the beneficiary list, the white list, to avoid the strong customer authentication. So maybe tomorrow will happen something. So for sure, to share information, to share thoughts, and to create something, that's where the value exchange happens. I like. Very good.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Paolo.
Thank you for hosting. Bye bye.